Philip here. And how are you today?
Good, thanks.
So,
Nice to be here.
so I'm just wondering, can you give a brief description about the your job position?
Yes, before I go to any further, I have to make a declaration. What I want to say is my personal opinions, and I do not represent Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
So, basically, I'm a platform engineer from Coca-Cola, and I manage the mid-range infrastructures, which including IBM Power Server, SAN, and storage. Not sure if you know them yet, but you probably use the application run on there from time to time. Well, basically, we have the core business application running on those platforms, such as ordering, finance, and also automated warehouse. They're located at different sites as well. We have a couple in Sydney, New Zealand, and also Melbourne, all around the country. So that means we've got users from different areas, such as Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand. So this position is responsible for analyzing, designing, installing, and configuring the platform infrastructures to make sure it performs and also have the reliability meets the business requirements. Well, basically, the key of this position is to ensure everything runs smoothly, because any downtime of our system could translate into dollar amount. And just imagine that we have truck running up in the warehouse waiting to pick up product. That will basically translate loss in order plus compensation. There's two types of work that I do. One is BAU work, or one is project. The BAU work basically is general problem determinations, automate health check, and continually improve the system to make sure it meets the business requirement. And the project work really is to design and deploy this platform to new application and new function that business require. This process involving gathering business requirement, talk to the application user, and also build a platform and test the hardware and software before we release to productions. And then once the project is released to the company, then that becomes a BAU task, which I just mentioned before.
Just also wondering what qualification are required?
I would recommend a computing science degrees, but it's not mandatory. I don't think it's mandatory because I know people that does not have the qualification can reach the level I'm at the moment, but it takes a long time, I think. Basically, a computer science degrees give you a good knowledge of the computing environment and allow you to pick up new skills easily. Whatever you learn at uni might not be directly applicable to the job, but it will allow you to pick up new skills. For example, the C and C++ skill I acquired from university. I don't do programming. I'm not a programmer now, but the foundation allowed me to pick up the shell script, which is relevant to what I do now, and it makes my life easier.
Okay. So, what sort of experience I need for the position?
There's no specific experience other than computing science knowledge. A computer science degree, as I mentioned before, might be helpful because it will prepare you for the more senior positions. Basically, it's more to do with on-the-job training once you start a career, and then you acquire knowledge from your college, from your mistake, and also from product trainings that company usually provide when you start.
So, is there any general skill that may also require?
Other than technical skill, because it's a technical role,
Yeah.
the general skills such as communications, also team working, they also apply, because you do need to talk to different people. You do need to work with different people. So to work effectively, you need those soft skills that allow you to perform the job, and also apply common sense to the job would be helpful as well.
What personal attribute that will require for the job?
Well, few things. Firstly, you have to work under pressure. Basically, from time to time when you have system outage, your CIO and general manager standing behind you while you try to work on a problem, and that basically give you a little more pressure than usual because you have to get the result. And knowing that the system down will impact thousands of users, So that will give you, you need to work under pressure, and also you need to work along or as a team. Also, on top of that, basically you need to make decisions quickly under the determination phase of any outage. Then you need to make decisions quickly, try to restore the service, but try not to be careless as well, because whatever you do basically make the problem worse and creating more problem. So, and plus being in this field, you need to be flexible because you need to provide 24/7 support. So sometimes when you're out, maybe for a party, for a dinner, you have a phone call, then you have to go and work.
What type of ethical issue that will relate into your job?
I can't think of anything other than I got super user access, which means I can access any data I like in the company database. So you sometimes just need to be careful not to abuse your privilege and not to release any sensitive information.
Is there any advice that you would give for the graduate about who wanting to work in this area or the position?
Well, I guess be open to opportunity. Basically, it may not what you want to do at the beginning, but you never know what to get at the end. With the globalization, that a job that exists now might not be in the future, or maybe move to somewhere else with lower cost. So you just need to grab any opportunity you like, or you can, and work from there. And also you learn from other people as well. You're just amazed how much you learn from your colleague just by simply ask. And more importantly, protect your reputations. Because such a small world, you go to conference, you go to meetings, and you talk to other colleagues, other people who are in the same field, and then from time to time, you know that you're talking to the same person, so you know each other once you're out of the field, so be careful. But other than that, yeah, pretty much just enjoy, I guess.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.